Welcome back. So far, we've covered interpreting tables and charts, customizing displays, and uncovering patterns by crossing the data with other variables. In this video, we'll explore how to view data across time, adding a new dimension to your analysis. To recap for those joining us for the first time, throughout this series, we've been using the same example to explore the ODA tool's capabilities. We're looking at data from Afrobarometer's Round 9 survey in Kenya. We've selected Section I, Institutions, Leadership and Governance. Then, Trust Others as a subcategory, then Trust National Electoral Commission as our question. This is the data we'll be referencing throughout this video. If you are unsure of how we got here, please refer to earlier videos in this series. Just like a doctor who checks your blood pressure regularly, we want to understand changes and trends in Africans' views and experiences. In our example, we've been looking at how much trust Kenyans have in their electoral commission. Understanding how these perceptions have shifted over time is crucial. Did trust rise or fall before or after an election? Were there significant events that impacted public opinion? By looking at data across time, we can begin to answer these questions. Before exploring data from previous rounds, I would like to invite you to once again remove the decimals from the figures in your table. The reason for this is explained in a previous video, which you can access in the description box below. The ODA lets us know how responses have changed from one round to another. To see the data from one other round, look to the top right of your screen under Rounds with the same question. You'll see a list of rounds in which this question was asked. In our example, this question has been asked in every round since round 2. Let's look at trust in the Kenya Electoral Commission in round 10. Clicking R10 updates the table and the chart, showing that 15% of respondents said that they trust the Electoral Commission a lot, fewer than the 19% in round 9. Are you curious about round 3? Clicking R3 reveals that even more people, 23%, trusted the Electoral Commission a lot at that earlier point in time. By analyzing data across time, we can identify trends, potential turning points, and periods of significant change, and potentially link them to real-world events. This adds crucial context to your analysis and helps you understand how public perceptions evolve over time. To see data from all rounds in one view, click Time Series above the chart. The table now shows the average trust levels for the Kenya Electoral Commission in all rounds in which this question was asked. In the column titled Total, we can see that on average across all rounds, 18% of Kenyans trusted the Electoral Commission a lot. But the trend is not linear. We see fluctuations. In round 2, which was conducted in 2003, the figure was 11%. In round 3, which was conducted in 2005, the figure was 23%. In round 4 in 2008, 10% trusted the Electoral Commission a lot. Round 5 in 2011, 26% trusted the Electoral Commission a lot. In round 6 in 2014, 22% trusted the Electoral Commission a lot. In round 7 in 2016, 15% trusted the Electoral Commission a lot. In round 8 in 2019, that figure was 17%. In round 9, 19%. And in round 10, where data was collected in 2024, 15% trusted the Kenya Electoral Commission a lot. A chart will also be displayed to the right of the table. For time series data, a line chart is the default option because it clearly shows ups and downs over time. In the line chart, each colored line represents a different response option. As a researcher, you can now start to question what might explain these peaks in 2005 and 2011 and the dip in 2008. Further, if you would like to see only one response option in the chart, you can click on the response category in the table. For instance, if we click on A Lot in the table, only one line will be visible in the chart, representing the data for the A Lot response option. You can restore the view by clicking on Restore View in the top left corner of the table. Additionally, if you'd like to see the data of one round displayed in the chart, you can click on the round you are interested in the second row of the table. For instance, if we click on R5 2011/2012, only data from round 5 will be displayed in the chart. Once again, we can restore the view by clicking on Restore View in the top left corner of the table. Focusing again on the chart, having so many lines which represent the different response options can make the chart difficult to read or interpret. If you only want to see specific response options rather than viewing all the response options at once, you can scroll down to the key. Click on the response options you're not interested in seeing, and those lines will be removed from the chart. To continue with our example, I want to see the line that represents the response option A Lot. Now, the peaks in round 3 and round 5 are clearly visible. If you'd like to switch chart types, click on the different chart options above the chart. One chart that we haven't seen before is the stacked bar or stacked column chart, the second and the fourth options above the chart. If we select the stacked column chart, which is the second selectable option above the chart, we can see that each column now represents a survey round, while each color represents a different response option. Regardless of the chart, of course, the data remains the same. If we look at the percentage of those who trusted the Electoral Commission a lot, in round 5, we can see that the figure remains at 26%. While line charts are great for time series, be mindful of a few things. Firstly, too many lines. To reiterate, if you have too many response options, the line chart can become cluttered and difficult to interpret. Consider removing the response categories you are not using in your analysis. Line charts are best suited for comparing data collected at different points in time. By keeping these considerations in mind, you can ensure that your line chart effectively communicates trends within your Afrobarometer data. If you would like to exit the time series view to return to your previous display, simply click on Time Series again. By mastering time series analysis, you can begin to unlock the deeper story within your data. In the next video, we'll delve into multi-country analysis, allowing you to compare data across different countries. Thank you for watching this video. We hope to see you in the next one.